Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the intro to my skincare project pan. I am currently doing a yearly project pan for all of my makeup, but last year was the first year that I did any type of project pan, and I did it on my makeup, and I did learn a lot about all of the different makeup products and the ones in my collection and how long it takes to use certain types of makeup products. And it's really changed my perspective on how I buy makeup and what types of products I really want to continue to purchase and which ones I don't. So I figured I would do the same thing this year with skincare because I have a lot of skincare. I am a skincare junkie, but I kind of want to gain a little bit more perspective on my skincare items. Even though I use these much more frequently than makeup, I kind of want to stop buying certain types of products, and I feel like doing this project pan will really help me focus on what I currently have in my collection. Sorry, I have my little box here. It'll help the thought that maybe I have too much stuff already in my collection. It'll help that maybe sink in a little bit more. It'll make it a little bit more real once I finish this project pan. So let's go ahead and get started. There are some products here that have been in my collection for a while, or my inventory, so to speak, for a while, and I kind of just want to use up. There's some that I'm starting to get tired of, so I really want to focus on using them because I'm so close to just finishing up these products. And then there's kind of like a broader category, which I'll leave towards the end, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with like my more specific items. So the first one here is this Bite Beauty Agave lip mask, and this is just the plain old the basic original flavor, original formula, and this has a 2-year expiration date on here. So this says that it's good for 24 months, and I purchased this almost 2 years ago, and I have just a little bit left of this product, as you guys can see. Now, I have used this product almost consistently for the past 2 years. I've steered away from this because I'm just getting tired of having used the same product for 2 years. It is such a thick formula that it just takes, you only need a little bit, so it does take forever to use up this product. So the next product I have here, this is from Luna. This is the this is the Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Oil. I've probably used about that much of the product. I don't know if you guys will be able to see how much product I actually use up, but I can see through it. So it is a glass bottle. This is a very expensive product. I purchased this with like the Good Jeans. It's like a duo or something like that. And I don't use this as much as I do my Good Jeans. I'm almost out of the Good Jeans, so I really want to focus on using this. I tend to neglect this because I like to use I'm used to using just regular moisturizers, because this is a little bit of kind of an annoying product to use in my opinion. It's this oil. It uses a dropper, and you know, you have to like put it in like your hands, and sometimes the oil kind of gets everywhere. It gets a little messy in my opinion. I prefer a good old-fashioned like cream moisturizer. It's a lot easy to like handle, but I do want to use this up because it is an expensive product, and I've had this already for a good year and I haven't even gotten halfway down, so I would really want to focus on using that. The next thing I have here, this is a lip scrub. I am pretty bad about using lip scrub. I have an Agave, the Bite Beauty Agave lip scrub, and then I have this. So I'm starting with this one first, and then if I go through this, which it's going to take me a long time to go through this because I have barely used this. This is from Perfectly Posh. It's one of their lip scrubs, but this is the older version, the one that comes in the tin. Now they have ones in tubes. And the Agave one is also potted. So once I finish this up, then we'll put the Agave one into this project pan, but I'm starting with this one. And this is the Caramel Cray Cray Buttery Caramel Lip Scrub from Perfectly Posh. I have another Perfectly Posh item here, so let me just go ahead and get this out of the way. This is the Lash Pop from Perfectly Posh. This is like their eyelash growing serum, and I've had this already for about a year, and I honestly forgot about it. It's kind of like a small bottle, but it got hidden in like my little drawer area, and I forgot I even had this. I mentioned this in the best and worst of Perfectly Posh, the first video I ever did, and I really don't care for this product. It kind of stings my eyes a little bit, but I paid for it. you know, I have the product, so I may as well just use it up and get it out of my collection. If I don't finish this by the end of the year, I'm just gonna toss it because it's definitely getting on the older side. So the next thing here I have is a face cleanser from First Aid Beauty. This is their Pure Skin face cleanser, and I like to use this one with my Clarisonic, but lately I've been using a foaming one from Perfectly Posh. It's a lot lighter and I feel like it really foams up, especially with the Clarisonic. So I kind of forgot about this. This got like pushed to the back of my like little sink area, and I forgot about it. So I wanted to pull this out so I could focus on using it up. I have a few cleansers here. Let me talk about both of the cleansers. This one is from Mary Kay. This is the oil-free eye makeup remover, and it's the one with like the dual layers. I've had this for so long, but you shake this up and you put it on a cotton pad and you remove your makeup. This is really nice for removing my eye makeup, but it does leave like this like greasy filmy stuff on my face, which I have to double cleanse in order to take it off, which is fine. But I just really like makeup wipes for that first like initial step of removing my makeup, or like a cleansing balm. I prefer like the micellar water over this. So I use up like my Garnier micellar water. I've used up so many other samples and I've just forgotten to use this, and again I only have like 3/4 of this product left. So if I really focus on this, then I'll be able to like push this out of my collection before I open up like a new pack of micellar wipes. The next cleanser I have is a really nice one. A lot of the writing has rubbed off, but this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I've used a lot of this product already. It may not seem like it, but basically what happened is I got a whole bunch of new samples and a couple of minis of these, and I focused on the minis and I focused on the samples instead of focusing on this, and I've just forgotten to use this older one. So this one is a lot older than most of the samples that I have in my collection, but it is a bigger tub, so I don't always keep it on my sink. I kind of keep it like tucked away, so that's the reason I haven't been focusing on this, but that's why I want to put it in this project pan so I can focus on it and I can just use it up. This is another one that I've kind of just forgotten about because it's so big and I have to keep it like in a cabinet or in a drawer. This is the Sephora Mud Mask, the Purifying and Mattifying one, and you can tell how old this is because this is the old packaging. They now have like newer packaging for this mask. I have put quite a big dent in this mask. This is one of my all-time favorite masks. I really like this. I want to say I'm maybe like halfway done with this mask. I think I mentioned this in like my current skincare routine when I did it about a year ago, and I just really enjoy this, but again I want to focus on it so I can get it out of my collection because I have a lot of like potted masks. The last two are kind of like categories. So the first one is I want to use up at least 10 samples this year. So I have a whole bunch of like mini deluxe size samples. These are the ones that I'm currently using. I have the Ole Henriksen Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator, so I'm currently using that. Then I have the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum, which this is like their vitamin C. I've actually put a pretty good dent in this, so I am almost done with this one. But I do have another one of these and I want to go through both of those. And then this is the Belief, the True Cream, the moisturizing balm. I've only recently started using this, so I still have quite a bit to go, but I really I have so many of these like deluxe size skincare samples. I have like 2 or 3 of these glossy boxes just full of samples. So I want to use up at least 10 of them, but if I can get through more, that's great. But my goal by the end of the year is to use up 10 like mini deluxe or deluxe size samples, regardless how big they are, because some of these deluxe size samples, these are a little bit on the smaller side, but I have some deluxe size samples that are on the bigger side. So that's why I said 10. And then the last category is sheet masks. Now I love sheet masks. Lately I've been forgetting to use my sheet masks, and my goal for this project pan is to use at least 24 sheet masks. So that gives me about 2 sheet masks a month, which is doable. This is just one box of sheet masks that I have. I have a whole nother box that is just as full as this one. This right here is about 24 masks, so it would be about half or a little bit more than half of this box. So that's my goal. I want to use at least half of one of the boxes, 24 masks. If I can use more, that's great, but some of these masks are getting a little bit on the older side. But I also used to be part of a sheet mask subscription, which I got like 10 to 12 masks every single month, like consistently for a year. So that's the reason why I've accumulated so many sheet masks, but I love them. I do use them. I just need to really be diligent about how much I have in my collection and really like put the buying at a halt, because like there's no need to buy any more masks if I already have so many in my collection. So that is it. That is my skincare project pan for 2018. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I've really been enjoying doing this whole like project panning stuff or like makeup use up. So I've been having a lot of fun doing these little projects and making these videos for you guys. I'm probably going to give you guys an update maybe like every 2 to 3 months for the skincare one. I'll really only do an update if I have anything interesting to share. How about that? So please give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I currently post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then on Sundays, I like to do a weekly makeup basket. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.